Okay, it says I am live. Good evening, everybody. I am a little bit late today because I was looking for my eyeglasses all over. I know I just put it somewhere and I just had it for a while. Suddenly I can't find it and then I realized it's just here by my chest. I was hanging it here on my blouse. It's so funny. Anyway, hello TK. Replay dance is here. Hi, Oliver. Hello, Enfra, the legend of Junior Chip Ice Cream. Thank you for being here. Neon Candy Love. Oh, see, 0606. Wow, those profiles really have some uh, nice names. So, anyway, welcome tonight, and we're still gonna be waiting for other participants today. Parts is here. Hi there. So like I said, I was I was in a hurry to make sure that I go live exactly at 9 o'clock and remove the previous link at 8:59. But I couldn't find my eyeglasses, and it turns out it's just right here by my chest. So Neon Candy, so you're just stopping by. Thank you for being here, and hope to see you again some other time in my live streams. So anyway, thank you again for being here. I appreciate the company you're keeping me, and this is day 16 of my substitute stories straight from the students. So I'm just gonna be reading the notes from my students. Um, so you're most welcome to just chat around here in the chat room, have a nice conversation with other participants because later on, as you know, this will come out as a regular video on my channel. So this can be viewed by other participants who are not able to make it tonight. So today I was doing the other segment, the on the road with Mrs. D, and I was watching it as soon as I came home, and I realized something. I think I need to turn off the air conditioning or at least the fan when I am live streaming on the road because I realized it was too noisy. From Lily, hello Mrs. D. I've been busy with homework, but I finally made the stream, but got to take a shower right now. That's fine, Lily. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. So, did you hear about the hurricane? Yeah, actually, I didn't know about it. It was Johnny D who was telling me earlier, and I know it's going to be coming sometime next week, I think. Um, Fortunately, we're not being hit by hurricanes. The previous hurricanes, I think there were already about four or three or four big hurricanes or really bad hurricanes since I moved here from Chicago, and we haven't been hit hard. It's very fortunate because we are far from the ocean. We're in a nice place. So anyway, I am still sick. My sore throat is becoming worse. I took allergy pills and it really helped a lot. I just hope that I will get better soon. The the I mean I can't remember the word. So anyway, um, today in the classroom, like I mentioned earlier, it was not stressful at all because they were just taking a school-wide or district-wide baseline test. So it was really quiet, and I really appreciated that. But is that you in the background? Yeah, Emperor. I still have it on the other computer. I have another computer at the back. So anyway, so everybody was quiet. The only surprise I got today, which I hope I knew earlier or at least yesterday, is that from the six class periods that I have, I didn't know that one of them will not be taking the test. Because when I was told yesterday that they will be taking tests, then I thought then I wouldn't have to do a lesson plan. And then it turned out on the third period, they're not taking the test for some reason. So I was in a hurry to come up with a lesson plan. So during lunch break, while the class was on lunch break at the cafeteria, I was having my lunch while at the same time trying to come up with a lesson plan so that when they come back, they will have something to do because I wasn't prepared for it. I thought they were going to just take a test. So, Oliver, yeah, just noticed that. And yep, I usually have two computers on. Um, that's a that's a new one I got for for Michael and Justin in case they want to do game streaming, and because that one is a gaming computer. Mine is an old computer. I got this in 2010, so it's not really good for game streaming. And I'm planning to get a webcam with a microphone for that. So hopefully I can live stream there, which I hope will be much better. And I don't know. I'm just gonna try. I'll see what I'll do about it. Mark, you're here. It didn't show up in your notification. Oh, I'm sorry. I did put it at 9 o'clock, and I think I did that announcement around 7 when I woke up because I fell asleep in the couch from around 4 o'clock to past 7, I think. Um, so how's your Fortnite training going on? Oh, I'm glad you asked. I am going crazy about it. It's too much for me, but I'm learning something. I'm just thinking, how in the world can these kids learn it so fast? Because it's taking me a while to understand one concept. So it's really overwhelming for me, but I'm getting there. I'm learning the basics, and so like I mentioned before, one day I'm just gonna start game streaming my own Fortnite in this channel and in Johnny D's channel. So anyway, back to substitute stories straight from the children, straight from the students. As I have mentioned earlier, today was a good day, except that I wasn't prepared for a lesson plan for one of the class, and aside from that, everything went smooth. And tomorrow, I think it's going to be the same thing because they have to finish this test, and then after that, if they're finished, I'm just going to hand them out something to read and answer for those early finishers so that they won't be bothering all those who already who are still taking the test. It would be so cool if you would play with Hardcore and I. Yes, I'll be playing with all of you one day. One day. Fortnite is like learning ABCs first. You find it way difficult, then it takes time, and then you get it. Yeah, I know, Anfa. Thank you. And one day I'll get it. It's just too overwhelming for me right now, but one day I will. Yep, Oliver, I would love to play with you too. So anyway, back to the straight from the students. I have here this wasn't today because, like I said, they had a test. So all these things that I'm going to be reading for you was from a previous day. And here it goes. The question was, if you had one question or one statement to ask Donald Trump, what would it be? So if you have one question or one statement to ask or to tell Donald Trump, what would it be? So again, like I said, you are more than welcome to go ahead and chat with each other while I am doing this. You don't have to listen, or you may listen while chatting, multitasking there. Just feel free to chat with everybody as I read these notes. There's already one comment from Legit Crackers. Build that wall. Okay, so Um, the number one answer I got here is, oh my gosh, why does your hair resemble a species of caterpillar? Why does your hair resemble a species of caterpillar? And next one, I'm having difficulty reading this. You tweet too much. You don't really know how to govern. You can't wow the media for what's this? Sir, for support. You divide more than, oh my goodness, more than living. You haven't, what? You haven't really accomplished anything in office. I think that's about it. I can't read the rest. Um, I'm sorry. Um, please stop abusing Twitter as a platform to communicate vague tweets and making our country look foolish. If you say something, actually mean it. Stop messing with our foreign relations that too many decide to build. A president should be the best face of a country, not a shady entertainer. Okay, so far we got all negative comments. The next one is, why disrupt trade with other countries? Keep trade flowing for better economy. If you really want to make America great again, why are you doing so much trouble and badness to the world? I If I could ask or say anything, I would ask him, why are you so insensitive? I understand that adults know more about politics than I do, but I don't understand why people would appoint someone like that to such a big position. I don't like politics that do it for business. Is it that hard to find someone who actually cares about our nation? If I had one thing to say to Donald Trump, it would be nothing, because it would be it would be nothing, because no matter what I say, I can't change his mind. My opinion can change him. Whatever I say to him, would he really care? He does not even care about, he does not even care what he says to the public. He does not care how he looks to the public. What would he say or do if I tell him how I really feel about him being president? Just because I said, oh, I hate how, oh, I can't read this, and how much fear you are making people have. I hate you just because I said that. Is he really going to change just for a 15-year-old girl that hates the fear he is creating? No, he won't. Okay. Is it me, or is it the eyeglasses that I'm having a very difficult time right now reading this? Why do you hate immigrants? Is your Why do you hate immigrants if your mother was an immigrant? Okay. Instead of making a priority to help the homeless, healthcare, veterans, etc., why are you focused in making a space force that will cost so much money? I will ask him, or I will tell him, I don't understand why you can bully and harass others and still become president. Why would you get rid of Obamacare? Do you think before you tweet? Can you think before you act or speak? Because the statement you say are not that wise. Why are you keeping diverse children away from their families? Why aren't you impeached yet? Why do you have yellow hair? This is the same one as the previous one. If I have one question or statement to ask Donald Trump, I would ask President Trump, once he leaves the White House, what would his life be like? And I want to know because he would just live a normal life or what? I will ask him how much money you got. Oliver says, I want to meet these kids. Inside joke, you just came by to say hello. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for stopping by. What is with these 12-year-olds? LMAO from G. Okay. My statement for Trump would be, why were you in the movie in, what's this, Raskets? Who inspired you to be president? Why aren't you, when are you going to be impeached? I will be glad when you are impeached. When will you grow up and stop acting like a kid? Next one. When will you become a better singleton? Singleton president? I would ask Donald Trump to allow tourists or people who are not from here to be allowed to just come without being stepped on. For example, allow BTS to stay in America. Allow BTS to stay in America. Do they even want to come here and stay here? If I could ask Trump anything, it would be, what is the personal hobby of yours? I think it's golf, right? He likes to play golf. One thing I will ask President Trump is to get out of the White House because he's turning our country to hell. If there was one question or statement I could ask President Trump, what would it be? I'm not exactly sure what I would ask, to be honest. Why do you hate Mexicans and Muslims, and why do you want to separate children from their family? Why do you want to build a wall to make Mexicans leave the United States? Can you not have that hair color, and can you get another hair color? Thanks. If I had a statement to ask President Trump, it would be, I would ask, why do you want to be a president? If I could ask the president one question, it would be, make sure that people are safe at school. Have people scan them for weapons. I would ask Donald Trump if he would ever start World War III, or will he really make the world a better place, or will he ever admit to sexual assault to several women? Looking back, I would ask, why did you decide to a build to build a wall over Spain. Spain. Was he thinking of building a wall in Spain? I don't see the reason for that. Maybe here. I would say hello to Donald Trump. I would say, how are you? You are a very great president, no matter what others say. I would ask or tell a statement to Donald Trump. It would be a statement, and it would be, if you believe you can achieve anything. I'd ask Trump to give me OBC or OBS for 3 months, but say if he says no, he has to give me $200 worth of Robux. Robux, that's what you're gonna ask the president. Um, why do you like to be president? I would say, please get out of the White House. I would like to tell Trump to pay for my college. I would ask, are you wearing a wig on top of your head? Can you end child poverty? Why haven't they impeached you yet? One question I have for Donald Trump is why? Just why? A big why. Why, oh why? From another student, why are you so orange? Why are you so orange? Really, I substituted for sixth, seventh, and eighth grade students. It's a mixture of sixth, seventh, and eighth. If I could have one thing to say to Trump, I wouldn't say anything. I have nothing to say to him since I have no ill feelings towards him, except for maybe why he fake tons so much. Sometimes I wonder why we have school because I barely learn anything. I would ask, sorry, I would ask Donald Trump would be, why do we need a wall? You would be kicking some of my best friends out, and I don't like that. And there's a nice picture, a nice drawing. I would ask, how is life? Okay, I think I have three more. I would tell him that I wish he was not our president and he needs to get impeached because he did a lot of bad things to the country. I would ask him if he is really building a wall. And I don't have anything to say to him. That's the final one. So, anyway, I think those are interesting things. I'm just amazed that there are more negative than positive things that these students would want to ask our president. Okay, such amazing answer, Duskland. Thank you. I'm glad to share it with you so that it's nice to know how these students or how our children of today thinks about a lot of stuff, particularly when it concerns our country. Chef Big Dog, I'm a freshman in high school and I'm failing math. Oh, we gotta study some more. Okay, my mom's forcing me to do a hobby from PDHC. What hobby would that be? You're being forced to do a hobby. I hope it's a good one. Okay. Somebody's talking about Chick-fil-A. You're just making me really hungry right now. Shout out me please. Jimmy McBob found some dank. Shout out to Jimmy McBob found some dank. And this is for you. I love to draw. That's nice. I like to students or even the adults. I like it when they are able to draw something. My channel is horrible. Um, I don't think any channel is horrible. We're all doing our best here. Oh, so there is a profile Chick-fil-A. Okay. It's so funny because my daughter being a Filipino, we don't pronounce A as A, we pronounce it as A. So when she said, um, is there a Chick-fil-A here in Jacksonville? And I said, no, it's not Chick-fil-A, it's Chick-fil-A, like in filet, Fillet, but they made it Chick-fil-A. And I would understand that if she asked me that way because, like I said, we don't pronounce A as A. But then Johnny D also pronounced it that way. And I was like, I thought you were an American. You're supposed to pronounce it as Chick fil A. He also told me it's Chick fil A. So, anyway, I love going there. I have a friend who takes me there when I was in Chicago. And I think it's so much better than McDonald's or some other burger chain. Shout me out or Trump's not an orange. Shout out to Lil John Deere. Shout out to Lil John Deere. Chick-fil-A, get out. What's going on? I'm trying to install a PC driver and my computer has already shut off about 20 times. Good start. What time is it for you, Mrs. D? It's 7:27 p.m. here. It's 9:28 over here, my place. Can someone kick Chick-fil-A? Okay, he has been timed out by Enfra. Thank you, Enfra. Mrs. D trumps a living orange with banana hair. Okay, I didn't see what nasty Chick-fil-A was saying, but we have a moderator here doing a good job, so thank you. Can I please get a shout out? A huge, huge shout out to the cheat code. And that's for you. Do you live in America or a different country? Lily, I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. And I've moved here since July of 2015. Shout out to Enfra! And for you, Enfra, you're welcome. The cheat code. Chick-fil-A, your food's good, but not the stuff you say. Okay, that's for Chick-fil-A. Mrs. D, when will I be a moderator? PBHC, the next one to become a moderator is going to be Mark Roketsky, and then I could put you next in line. I'm just waiting for Johnny D's channel to be able to chat again in his or do live stream again because here in my channel I really don't need a lot of moderators, but in Johnny D's channel when I go live there's so many people that I would need extra moderators. So just wait a little bit when Johnny D's channel is not on penalty anymore, then Mark and you are gonna be next in line. Basqueland, I'm the same city. Okay. Um, okay. So anyway, as I have mentioned before, I intend to have this segment only for 30 minutes for the sake of the others who will be viewing this later on, who are not able to make it to this live stream. I have about 2 minutes left, and I would like to spend that time to thank every one of you who was able to come here and be here tonight in my live stream and participate. I appreciate you keeping me company here, and I hope to see you again tomorrow in my On the Road with Mrs. D. That is a new segment that I'm doing. I'm live streaming while I'm driving to wherever place I need to go. So again, thank you so much for being here, for keeping me company. I love you all and see you again tomorrow. And grow feast, everyone, for all of you. Later, later.